What's going on, guys? It's your boy EmeryReigns here, bringing you my first Dead or Alive 6 tutorial. This series is actually going to be called Beginner to High Level, and in this video series we're going to go ahead and break down certain mechanics about the game that can help you level up as a player, whether they be defensive tactics, offensive tactics, or just tactics in general to help you level up in the game. So the first defensive tactic that I thought I'd go over with you guys is going to be the art of fuzzy guarding. For those of you that don't know what a fuzzy guard is pretty much a defensive tactic or movement that was designed to help you avoid being grabbed or hit at the same time. The main time you're going to use a fuzzy guard is when you're done doing a safe move and you're trying to avoid someone throwing that safe move and also getting hit by somebody. And it can actually be really annoying when someone tries to grab your safe moves often, and it kind of puts you in this mind game where, do I want to hit a button at being -7 or -6, or do I actually want to try to do something that can keep me safe from being grabbed or being hit? You're completely safe in DOA as long as you're -7 and down. So -7, -5. Your character is actually considered safe unless you're going against a grappler character. So grappler characters in this game have 4-frame neutral throws, which can be broken, and they have 6-frame forward throws, which cannot be broken if you're going against a grappler character. So if you're -7 against a grappler character, you're completely unsafe. But if you're going against a striking character like Rig has a traditional 7-frame forward throw and a traditional 5-frame neutral throw. The 5-frame neutral throw can be broken as well, and the 7-frame forward throw cannot be broken. So if your character is -7 against, let's just say for example, a Rig, you can actually break his neutral throw and you can fuzzy guard his forward grab as long as you're -7 and down. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys how to use the fuzzy guard properly and what the inputs are you're going to use to do them. So there's actually a couple ways to fuzzy guard, and again, I demonstrated it earlier in the video when the video first started, but I'm going to show you guys again here, and we're going to go ahead and talk about it in a little bit of detail. So we'll actually have the computer set to guard. They're going to guard all, and then the reaction is going to be to strike me. So in DOA 6, the training bot is actually programmed to do their fastest mid punch to you. In Dead or Alive 5, they actually did their 13-frame mid punch, or their down forward punch, which really wasn't good for training purposes, but in this game they actually corrected that. So I'm going to go ahead and do one of Hayate's best strings in my opinion, because the first strike is not tracking, but it's 12 frames. The second strike is a tracking move, and it is -7 on block. So -7 again is going to be completely safe in this game against striking characters. The only thing they can do at that point is neutral throw me if they really wanted to get a good punishment off of me. But again, the neutral throw can be broken, so it's not even guaranteed punishment. So the only thing they're really going to be able to do is do a low at that point. So I'll show you guys, what it's going to look like to avoid the striking option. So as you can see, I did a very slight duck there, and if you look down, you'll actually see my input afterwards. I did down forward, and then I did down forward H. So pretty much that's going to be the input for it right there for one of them. So that's one way to do a fuzzy guard, is going to be down forward guard, or H, or you can actually call it 3-3 guard, or H. And again, I put the notations in the beginning of the video, and they're actually on the video screen as well, so refer to that if you guys have to. So that's one proper way to do it, and I'll show you guys again here. You see my character do a slight duck, and I'm still avoiding the strike. I'm not in a crouching state because I'm doing it fast enough not to get counter hit in a crouching state. So now I'll show you guys what it looks like to avoid the throw now. So I'm going to set them to reaction, and I'm going to use a throw, which is going to be their Rig's traditional 7-frame forward throw here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like to dodge that. So as you can see, I did the same exact motion, and I went under it. Just enough. You can actually get your fuzzy guards really clean to the point where you're barely ducking and you're avoiding it, just like that. And that's actually going to be the method that I use for fuzzy guard, and I use 3-3 block. Some people actually use a different method, and this is going to be going towards more of the old school players. I noticed that they like to use this method, and this method may actually be the better way to do it, just because you're actually moving. But the only problem with this method, I feel, is sometimes you'll back yourself into a corner, which is going to allow your opponent to get a little bit more pressure on you, especially when you're -7. That's the reason why I like to do this one, just because I'm a little more closer to them and I can still stay in the fight instead of evading my opponent and then going into a corner potentially. But if you're in open space, it is very good to do this method. So we'll talk about this one, and I'll go ahead and put them on strike again to show you guys that it works just the same way. So what you're going to do here to do this method is it's actually going to be 3-3-7. 7 is actually going to put you in a free step state, but you're still going to be guarding. As you can see, Hayate still has his hands up. When your character's not guarding, you see how Hayate's hands are opened up like that? That means you're not guarding and you're not safe against strikes. But you can see his hands are still clenched and he's still going to be guarding. So I'll show you guys what this one looks like. So as you can see, it's the same exact, it looks like the same animation, but your character actually will walk afterwards. Also, I'll show you guys what it looks like if they try to go for the grab. It's going to be the same exact thing. So as you can see, it's the same exact thing. The animation looks very similar, but I am going to start free walking afterwards, as I said. So, you know, that's pretty much what the fuzzy guard methods are going to look like. Again, one of them is going to be 3-3-H, and one of them is going to be 3-3-7, and they work exactly the same. This technique is really good. It's been in DOA for the longest time, and you know, it actually works very well against guard breaks as well, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. So now I'm going to show you guys another really good time to use a fuzzy guard. So the main time you're going to really be using a fuzzy guard, if you're not doing it when you're safe, it's actually going to be when someone guard breaks you. And again, when you're guard broken, you're still considered safe unless the person actually gets a free strike after, because obviously they're going to destroy you after that. But I'll show you guys what it looks like to do it after a guard break, and you're going to avoid the same options, the strike option, and you're also going to avoid the throw option. So Riggs quarter circle forward kick, which is the move I have him demonstrating there, it's actually going to be +9 on block. While Rig is in bending stance, he has access to a lot of strikes, including lows, throws, and mids, and also he has mid punches, he has high options. So he has pretty much every option in the book at that point. So what's the best thing to do when he pressures you with a +9 guard break? The best thing to do, again, defensively, if you're not going to hold or block, it's going to be the fuzzy guard. And again, the fuzzy guard is avoiding the throw and the strike at the same time. That's why it's super good to do. Alright, so now that you guys know how to do a fuzzy guard, what they're used for, when you're supposed to use them, and why they're good, now we're going to talk about how you beat them. Now, when you're fighting very good players, I'll throw some names out there: Jaeger, Hoodless, you know, you got Caliber Blades, all those great players. They're using fuzzy guards. I'm telling you guys right now, you might not even see it because it happens so fast, but all these top players are using fuzzy guards, and it's something that's been in the game for a very long time, and not only DOA, it's a very good defensive tactic you can use. So now you guys are probably, you know, curious, since this damn technique is so good, how do you beat a fuzzy guard? So I'm going to show you guys how to beat a fuzzy guard, and I hope you guys are still with me here. So the best way to beat somebody who's fuzzy guarding a lot is going to be to do a 12-frame throw. So again, if you guys are playing with grappler characters, just be mindful that your grabs are actually a lot faster. So you're going to have to find a different throw that's going to, you know, time to beat the fuzzy guard. But we're going to use Rig as a striking character, and he has a 12-frame throw, which is going to be his half circle forward throw. And this is going to be one of his most powerful throws because he gets a big combo off of it. So if you really want to beat somebody who's fuzzy guarding a lot, you want to use a 12-frame throw. The reason for that is because if your character is if someone's fuzzy guarding under a 12-frame throw, that means they're actually committing to a duck at that point, and you can actually open them up with mids. There's no way to properly fuzzy guard a 12-frame throw and be doing the fuzzy guard the correct way. If someone is going under a 12-frame throw, that means that they're committing to a full crouch. There's no way they're going to go under a 12-frame throw with a fuzzy guard. So if they're doing fuzzy guards that deep, that means you can actually hit them with mids. I'll actually show you guys what it looks like if someone is actually trying to fuzzy guard a 12-frame throw if they do it properly. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. I really hope you guys really did enjoy the video. I hope it helps you out, you know, along the way with your Dead or Alive training and your Dead or Alive journey as a competitive or even a casual player. Again, I really hope this video helped you guys. And just make sure you leave a like, a comment, and a subscribe in the comment section. And that's going to do it for the video, guys. I really hope it helped you out. I hope these tips are helping you guys. You know, if you guys have questions at all, please be sure to leave them in the comment section. I'm here to help. I'll be glad to help you guys out. Again, just make sure you guys leave a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Be sure to check out the Twitch page as well at twitch.tv/EmeryReigns and on all social media platforms at EmeryReigns. I hope this video helped you guys. You guys keep on fighting, and I will see you guys next time.